Hello, my name is Ms. Karen. We are going to start our Introduction to Health class. I am going to talk to you about the importance of vocabulary. So, vocabulary in health class is very important because we get to associate the vocabulary to what we're learning. And I'm going to have a bunch of activities for us that we can learn together and remember the vocabulary that we're learning and use it in, outside of class when you leave here. So first and foremost, the importance of vocabulary. When you learn different words, you learn to use them in sentences. You learn them in how to conversate with your friends inside and out of class. It helps retain information, what you learn throughout your day, and you can practice it at any given time. When you're reading, when you're at home, anytime you want to practice, it's good to practice vocabulary so that you can learn it fully and to the best of your ability. So the first activity we're going to do is using flashcards in order to enhance your knowledge about certain words that we're going to be using in health class as we continue with the marking period. So we have words like hygiene, we have words like grooming, puberty, body systems, self-esteem, stress, emotions, respect, prescription drugs, and mental, physical, and social health. Now I want you to grab a partner, sit next to them, and I just want you to discuss for a couple minutes about the importance of these words. I have a list for everybody that I'm going to hand out now, and just talk about anything having to do with the words itself. Where have you heard it from? What do you think it means? And just take a few minutes and discuss with a partner everything that you know about those words. Okay, you guys can start. All right, so now that you have discussed with your partner what these words mean to you, where have you heard them from, anytime you have heard these words in different contexts, you guys will be using them in order to define them. So try and use them in sentences. At this time, we're going to read an excerpt from our textbook and highlight certain words that you think relate to the words that we just discussed previously. Anything having to do with what you think the word means. Try to use them in sentences. That's very important when learning certain words. It's not only about defining them, it's about learning how to use them. Okay. Next, we're going to use a visual aid to enhance your understanding of these vocabulary words and, how we're going to learn these words in context. So there's a little activity that I want you guys to use. We're going to use the food pyramid, which is this. So it's your basic food pyramid broken down into sections. I want you guys to grab a partner again and look at the pyramid and highlight certain words that encompasses each section. So for instance, the top of the pyramid is the food that we don't eat or shouldn't eat. It's food and drinks high in fat and sugar, or salt, which are not needed for good health. What word or words encompass that section? An example would be foods that are bad for you, or unhealthy foods. So try and come up with certain words or keywords in each section of the food pyramid, and we'll have a short discussion on how you can shorten the information that is given to you by using important vocabulary in order to discuss certain things in the food pyramid. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to discuss that, and we will talk about it shortly. All right, so hope you guys have a list of all these important title words that can encompass the food pyramid, and I'm happy to hear all your suggestions, and I'm sure that it'll be great responses because no answer is wrong, and hopefully you guys can use the food pyramid in your daily life to eat healthy and be fit and all the things that we're going to be learning in the introduction to health. Last but not least, we are going to do a fun activity with your partner and try and use all these words that we have discussed in the beginning of class. Words like hygiene and grooming, puberty, body systems, self-esteem, stress, emotions, respect, prescription drugs, mental, physical, and social health. We're going to use all these words. You're going to sit with your partner, or actually, let's do it by yourself. Let's really think about these words and what they mean to you, what you've learned about them in all the activities that we've done in class. And I want you to create a story. It could be a funny story, it could be something that actually happens in your life, but try and use all these words in some shape or form. This will help you to really understand their definition, really understand how you can use these words, or you have used these words to explain things in your daily life, and how important these words are for health and relating health to your everyday life. And you can hand in your stories at the end of class, and you guys are dismissed. Thank you very much.